Hey guys, it's Prodigy, and we're back with some more Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So for this video, what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you the setup that I used to clear Axel. So I did do it without Goddess Xion and Cheat Code Kairi, but there is a little bit of a catch. You need 7-star medals. But before you freak out, if you have Prime Roxas, the reverse magic one, the one that I wanted to get but I didn't because I had no jewels. If you have that one, you pretty much clear in this stage. Roxas is the best medal to use for this event. And, okay, well, actually no, we'll get to that in just a second. So before we get into that, let me show you the setup that I used for Axel. Before you see them, don't freak out. There are some pretty heavy 7-star medals that I used, but there are workarounds. And actually, it's not even optimized because, well, you'll see right now. Okay, so the setup that I used was right here, Fairy Stars. Okay, so Alice, you're gonna want Asuna to clear Axel's defense buffs, because that's 7 defense. And pretty much the only ones that can get rid of 7 defense are, well, the Asuna medals and Dash. But he's only 3 attacks. Okay, so she gets rid of 7. She gets rid of the 7 defense that Axel gives to himself. And then Kairi comes in. It's not optimized yet. You'll see what I mean in just a second. So yeah, Kairi, she just gives us some normal buffs. Prime Kiar, he's here for the rest of the buffs and debuffs, and to deal some damage. So right here, this is a 7-star Xion with extra attack. Don't freak out, once more, there are workarounds. But if you can make your Xion 7-star, then do it. Because Xion is actually, she's really good. I mean, reverse power is really good for copying medals. And Xion is probably the best reverse power copy medal right now. Yeah, there's Riku, but he copies backwards. Xion copies forward. So, that's even better. So for Xion, I put a 7 max on her because I really like using her. And she has extra attack. She copies Dash. Dash is here pretty much just for counters, to give counters. I mean, yeah, he does a little bit more damage, but he's really just here for the counters. So with him, he gives 2. With Xion, she copies him twice, so Xion and Dash, they give 6 total. And then Xion also gives another counter, so that's 7. And then, okay, yeah, I don't know if you've been eyeing that, but that's a 7-star Phantom. And not only that, he has ground. Don't freak out, relax. So, yeah, I used him because I did this late at night, and I was just, it's not even optimized yet. Because what he does, he has 7 max, he's 7-star, he has ground. So what he does is he just copies the new Roxas medal. And Roxas does not do anything with the counters, he just leaves them be. Doesn't drop them or anything, he doesn't hang them either. But he does do a lot of damage, and Axel is power, so he's weak against magic, hooray! So what he does is he just copies Roxas, Roxas does his own thing, and then the cycle continues. So, to optimize this even more, you can put a Xion. Because you don't really need this guy for damage. If you want, you can even take him out and just copy Xion. Because Roxas is going to be the absolute powerhouse. He's going to be all you need for this event. Xion, she can give you that additional 2 reverse strength before you get to the last medal, which is Roxas. Because once Phantom copies him, that's just 3 additional reverse strength. If you got Xion, you got 5 when you reach that medal. So you can put Xion in here, she'll give you the additional 2 reverse strength, and then he will, well, any copy medal will help you out with Roxas. So the reason I didn't put Xion in here the first time around is because you need second chance. So the strategy here is to hit him hard within the 3 turns that you have. So there's the first turn, he kills you, your pet revives you. You go on the second turn, he kills you, second chance revives you. And if you don't get him in the 3rd turn, then you're out. That's it. You're done. So yeah, Xion can give you that little extra boost if you're having some hard times. So first off, you're going to want Alice to get rid of his buffs and debuffs. Xion can help you out. You will need a second chance though, so if you don't have a second chance on one of your medals, then I would say get one on there. And then Prime Key Art, you don't have to have this. This is just here for buffs and debuffs, but then again, Roxas does his own thing. Roxas is pretty crazy right now. I'll get to him in just a second. So he's here because he can deal out some more damage and give us some buffs and debuffs. Once again, Dash not really here for damage, he's just here for counters. So don't freak out. And over here, just use any copy medal with like extra attack. Where's extra attack? Doesn't have to be guilted or anything, it's just gauges. I mean, counters, that's what you're looking for. And then the last slot, this is the MVP. So, 7 max, ground, 7 star. Doesn't have to be this. You can put in like HD Antiform Sora or something. Not Vanitas because he's 7 star. Just your strongest copy medal. And I would copy a Roxas. If you have extra attack on the copy medal, and it's a 4 copy medal, Guilted, and I would say put him right here. Even if it's not 7 star, it can be 6 star. With the extra attack, it'll be on par with a 7 star. It will. Just relax. So with Roxas, he's the MVP medal of the event. So I really wanted to get Roxas, but I didn't have any jewels at the time. Forgot what I spent them on. I think it was Phantom. Don't regret it though, because Phantom is pretty amazing, especially with the traits I got, and 7 star. Actually, I have a new 7 star that we're going to talk about in just a second. So, Roxas, right now, Roxas is a tier 5. He has 150% boost, but there's the Organization 13 booster right now, which is an extra 40%. So he's at 190%, but even more so, he gives 80% more boost to himself and any other medals that come after him. So Roxas right now is sitting at 270%, if I did the math right. Let's see, 190 plus 80, it's 270, right? It is. That's higher than a tier 8. That's insane. And Axel is weak to magic. So yeah, use Roxas. Use him however you can. If you have Roxas, use him. I'll get to that in just a second. If you don't have Roxas, this is a setup I would go with. If you don't have Dash, then just use the other Incredibles that you got from the free pull that you got from the Incredibles, because they all give counters. So use whatever you got from that pull. And if for some reason you didn't pull from that, if you didn't get your free pull, then I would say first off, do the free pull. But if you want some more damage in here, you can use your Toon medals, if you got Toon medals. And that can help you out if you're struggling a little bit. So this is the setup for if you don't have Roxas, like me, which I really wanted. But it's okay, because we got Phantom. So if you do have Roxas, you're already done with this event. You're done. It's over. You have just finished it, you just don't realize it yet. So if you have a Roxas medal, use him, copy him, just abuse Roxas, and abuse Roxas to abuse Axel. That's how it goes in this game. So you can put him here. You can do like maybe put Dash here to get rid of the 7 defense buff that he gives himself. And then you can put, what's his face? What was his face? Roxas. There you go. Put Roxas here, put like a Key Art Beginnings here, copy backwards. And then over here you can do like a strength buffer like Xion. And then something for counters right there. And then you can copy another Roxas. But an even better setup would be this. Whoa. That looks weird. Man, what the hell happened there? So Diamond Dust is the Keyblade, the best Keyblade to use for this setup, if you have Roxas. So, if you have Vanitas, he doesn't have to be 7-star, he can just be 6, that's going to do a lot of damage as well. If you have Roxas, put him in this last slot. Over here, put a forward copy medal like Xion or HD Anti-Form Sora. That's a 6-star. Vanitas will copy Roxas right here. Let's see if I can find just a Roxas, just a regular Roxas. Just as a demonstration. Hey, look at that! We got him! Alright, so yeah, just copy Roxas. Over here, if you want, you can copy your friend's Roxas, or you can copy backwards and copy your own Roxas. And then you still would need the Asuna. So put like an Alice or an HD Anti-Form Sora. Sorry, just Anti-Form Sora. Or you can put a Bell in there, whatever. Just get rid of his buffs and debuffs first. And then you can do like a Xion right here to give you some starting buffs. And then right here you can do, I mean, if you want, you can do, where is it? Oh crap. Where is it? Let's just forget about that. 6 hits. No, I don't think that's enough. So yeah, I would say copy Xion backwards or forwards. Just rely on Roxas. If you have Roxas, just rely on him. Hit him hard. Hit him hard. Hit him hard. Friend Metal, hit him hard. If it has extra attack, hit him hard again. You will need a second chance though. Maybe. Actually, maybe you can get him in 2 turns with that Roxas medal. So basic bare bones is to get rid of his defense. You got some ground to make up without cheat code Kairi and got a Xion, because they give Asuna. So just get rid of his defensive buffs, the attack buffs and everything else don't matter. Just get rid of his defense. Up yourself with some strength. Put whatever you want on here, preferably something that helps you with gauges, or you can copy Xion again for some extra reverse strength. And then that way Vanitas will be at full power, and then Roxas will be at full power, and then he'll be at full power, and then Friend Metal will be at full power, and then everything just collapses. So yeah, this is a setup you can copy. This is if you don't have Roxas. If you do have Roxas, boom, right here, Vanitas. Copy Metal, copy Roxas. Still need Asuna, you still need a buffer, preferably Xion. Maybe you'll need second chance, I'm not too exactly sure. I don't think you'll need it, but it doesn't hurt to have it. And over here you can do whatever you want. Maybe some counters or some extra damage. And if you don't have Roxas, Asuna, buffer, some extra damage or whatever you want really. Counters, and Roxas copy. So it's pretty much just relying on Roxas this event. which is pretty ironic because it's Axel. Okay, so... oh, actually, there's one more setup. If you want to go absolutely crazy. So I can do all this. Actually, maybe you'll want to do this. This instead. Yeah, actually, let's leave Xion in there. You can do this. And you can go absolutely crazy on his ass with a 7-star Sora and Simba. Holy crap, 16.26, that's insane. And then he gives on a 3.4 multiplier with all the buffs and debuffs from Dash. Let's try it out. Let's see how hard this medal hits. So yeah, I 7-starred my Sora and Simba medal. And this week is Lady Luck Keyblade. So top 1,000 maybe. Pretty much guaranteed. Especially after I get the buffers. What's it called? The boosters for the Keyblade. Still haven't gotten them because I don't know. I haven't been doing Union Cross really. Oh, so I still need one more counter. But that's okay. Let's test out. Damn. Okay, you know what? Alice is a bit too redundant because she gets rid of the defense, yeah, but I mean everything here also gets rid of defense, so let's put in copy metal, copy Xion, and give us some extra counters. Let's see how hard we can really hit. Okay, so copy, and then copy, dash, and then Sora and Simba. Let's try it out. And then we'll keep going and see, we'll use the Roxas medals and see just how hard we can hit. $3 million times 11. So he's past 16,000. 11 times 3 million, that's 33 million. Oh, you know what? Oh, he can be even more powerful. Huh. Should we I'm getting a bit too greedy with this. He can be even more powerful if we put in Mr. Incredible. He gives counters too. So that's 3 million. See, he's doing 250. That's only a 20% buff. Let's go find Mr. Incredible. Okay, there's Mr. Incredible. He's gonna give us an extra 90% boost. So this thing's gonna shoot up to 320%. Holy crap. Previously we were doing 250. So that's a 60% increase. That's gonna be insane. So Mr. Incredible is gonna give us 90% boost. And he also gives counters. So that's really good as well. Xion helps us out. And then Dash and Xion just get rid of all his buffs and debuffs. We buff ourselves up to the max, and let's see how hard it hits. 3.5. So previously we gone down to like 15.5, I think. So now it's going to 15,000. Huh. 3.5 times 11. What is that? And oh, I just noticed Axel is power, so yeah, still not even at max usage. Not usage, optimization, I guess. Because we're not using it against a magic enemy. 6.5. And then we just finish him off. Oh crap, I don't have second chance. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. That is really crazy, actually. So yeah, that's doing a lot of damage. Imagine that metal in PvP, especially this week. With the boosters and not Sleeping Lion. What's it called? Lady Luck. That's gonna be an insane powerhouse. Especially if you put it in the last slots. Because Lady Luck sucks. Okay, so those are the setups. You can use something like, well, not like this, but what I showed you previously. If you want, you can do something like that. Or you can just rely on Roxas. So that's the end of this video. If it helped you out, I'm glad. If not, don't even sweat about it. It's just like, what? Maybe 1,000 jewels that you can't get? That's totally fine. I think there's a quiz, whatever thing, event going on right now. And that gives you 1,000 jewels. Don't waste your jewels trying to get past this. It's just like, what, maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000 jewels if you're really struggling. It's not worth it. I mean, you'll get better off later. That's not even a full pull. Yeah, that's not even a full pull. I'm still struggling trying to get into the high score challenge. I still haven't hit 110. I'm like at 105. I can't get to 110 for Jack and Bob. So I think I'm gonna have to pull for another incredible medal. A Mr. Incredible, a 21% medal. Because I didn't get Roxas, so I'm gonna have to go for Mr. Incredible. If I miss out on this medal, it's gonna hurt. So think about it. If you spend 15,000 jewels, not even 15,000, it's 12,000 because you got a free pull. If you pull Mr. Incredible, let's say you spend 12,000 jewels, that gives you all the score that you need to get yourself 2 of the Jack and Bob medals. You can use Mickey and Brooms to gilt those, and you pretty much spent 12,000 jewels on one of the hardest hitting medals in the game. Yeah, that's an investment right there. And I'm gonna go for it. If I can't clear it. If I can't squeeze out some more score with my setup. I think I can do it. So that's the end of this video. Like, comment, subscribe, do what you gotta do, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.